Welcome to Ripples. Welcome, Eleanor. It's so lovely to see you. And welcome to everyone. So this morning, I had a patient come visit, a couple actually, and the second patient that came in, I don't do very much live treatment up here in the house, but there are a couple of people who really need it, and it's, they're closer to me than to the New York office. And so this second patient came in, and she was late. She was 10 minutes late, and she's never late. She's never been late. And then I went down to open her car door for her and help her up the stairs here. And I could see that she'd been crying, and she said, "Oh, it's just the worst day." And so every day during the COVID period, so for over a year now, she's been going down to a lake with some swan food. And who knew that swans have a very specific kind of food that they're given, but she has like bags of it in her trunk, and she goes to a lake, and these two swans come right up to her, and they eat the food, and it's the highlight of her day. And 3 weeks ago, they had the two swans had, I think, like 8 cygnets, and they were beautiful little fluffy things, and just really gorgeous. And so she said that on earlier this week, a couple of days ago, the mother swan went missing, and the babies, the cygnets, and the father came into the shore, and she fed them. And then she said there's something terribly wrong. So she brought her husband, and they got into a boat, and they went out and looking for the mother swan, and they found the swan decapitated and gutted, and they were just like, they couldn't believe it. And so the husband took some photographs of it to bring back to find the answer. What happened to this bird? Because it was on a little island, so it couldn't have been a fox or whatever. So they found there are organizations that protect swans, that look after swans. And so the person that they spoke to said, well, this is absolutely classic bald eagle behavior. They come in and they swoop down soon after the bald eagle chicks are hatched, and they will take a whole swan. They'll take a swan and take the meat to feed their chicks. And so anyway, my patient was so devastated, and she just looked at me and she said, it's an entire mystery to me how this world works, and yet I know that it's all perfect. And I thought, oh, what a statement, what an incredible statement that, she's able to have such incredible grief over this loss, and yet see it at the same time as an integral part of the nature of things. And so rather than treat her for her condition, we did a Yin Wei Mai treatment with a focus on liver 14, the celebration of the cycles of life. And then and she said, is there anything else you can put into the treatment that will help me let go? And so we just added, for the swans, at her request, I wouldn't normally do this, but at her request, bladder 60, to allow that for the swan, to allow the soul of the swan to rest in peace after such a macabre death. So the ripple that we would be putting out into the pond would be the gracious acceptance of nature in all its guises, and the points would be liver 14, the end of cycles, and bladder 60, Kunlun Mountains, the destiny of all souls and spirits. So thanks so much for being here today, and in honour of all people experiencing loss. Thanks for being here. Oh. See you tomorrow. Thank you.